Hello and welcome to Bay 1, this is Maraxi, just doing a quick Robocraft patch notes update. This is for the EP and Helium changes. It's a minor update that actually released on Tuesday, so I'm a couple of days late on this one. So basically what they've done is they've increased the shield value of tier 2 to tier 10 electroplates by about 1.6, and that's mostly so that it can take a full hit from an equivalent tier rail. The counter to that is the overclock has been reduced, so it maintains the same kind of ratio in terms of effectiveness. TX plates have also been increased along the same kind of lines, although they've actually had a much larger increase of about 1.96 times to maintain CPU parity. Yeah, the overclocking rate has been nerfed to about 50%, and also helium has been reduced in CPU usage from, I think it's 10 CPU per unit to 6, which makes it a lot more viable in design. So I built a mini hot air balloon here. For some reason you're seeing gaps here. There's actually helium in here, but it's just not showing up. That's a weird bug that's been there for a while. Yeah, so now you can use helium relatively effectively. So this is a quick design that I built. Let's get into the game. Let's just try it out in a quick deathmatch mode and see how it works. But yeah, so that's more or less it for this particular change. There's nothing else that's really been updated. There's a lot of minor updates that happen, or a few minor updates that happen each week, but in terms of major effects, it's probably the helium one is going to have more impact on the game. Along with a little bit of impact from the EP. But yeah, hopefully I can get into a game quick-ish and we can just give a little run through of this little design. But yeah, so I haven't really been able to record much in the last week or so. I've been busy, so it's a little bit frustrating. I'm very, very much behind on producing content. Hopefully that should pick up again soon. Yeah, and I've also been playing with some other games like PlanetSide and Subspace and stuff like that, but you know, I've been behind on reading and things, just life. But behind on life. I guess, is that a good or a bad thing? I don't know. Come on, Q, hurry up and let me in. Anytime today would be nice. Q position 11, Q length is 12. We're probably waiting for an existing game to actually kick out, so we'll see where that goes. But yeah, so the exact patch notes: shield value of all T2 and Tier 10 electroplates was buffed by approximately 1.6 times. So a fully charged shield will always protect from one rail of the same overclock level and tier. Shield value of TX electroplates was buffed by 1.96 times to keep the same 0.667 CPU efficiency versus TX cubes. To keep things balanced, overclocking rate of electroplate shields was nerfed by 50% of previous values, so on overclock 13 it's 1.4 now, and it was 1.8. Recharge time of electroplates do not overclock anymore, so, well, that's actually a really important change. Helium CPU has now been dropped to 6 across all tiers. On related news, Christmas has come early and dreams of children everywhere have come true. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what the relationship of that is, but maybe it's just helium or something. Yeah, anyway. Alright, it doesn't look like this is actually going to allow me to get into a game, so yeah, let's just nix that idea, and thank you for watching. I will stop this part of the stream here, keeping this under 5 minutes, and don't forget to tune in for actual gameplay and all that kind of stuff. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye.